All right, let's get into the Tottenham update because Gaston Edul said yesterday on Cuti Romero that Romero has some instability in his knee and Tottenham are going to run ligament tests to see if he's injured and the MCL or if it was just an impact. The pain is still there. And Ali Gold said that Argentinian media are expecting him to go for an MRI scan today. An Argentinian journalist called Martin Aravello says that Cuti Romero will be out for at least 5 weeks, meaning he's likely to miss the end of the Premier League season, which is expected to be fit in time for the World Cup with the Argentinian national team. I mean, you could have written that. I could have told you that yesterday, probably.
Let me just see what 5 weeks means. 1, 2...
Well, seeing as there's 6 games to go.
3, 4, 5, 14th of... Oh, no, where am I? Oh, anyway.
There's 6 games to go,
yeah,
so we're playing 1 game a week.
Yeah, I mean, it won't help for the conspiracy theorists, will it, about, oh, he doesn't want to play for Tottenham, but he'll get fit for Argentina. But look, at the end of the day, clearly he got quite badly injured yesterday. What can you say about that? We all saw it. I think for me, it's a massive blow. It's a hammer blow for me, for our survival hopes. I think losing, probably for me, on this day, our best player right now, to injury, just at a crucial time in the season, is exactly what we don't need, and it's such a massive blow to the team. And losing his passing ability as well, that De Zerbi will could really utilise, is a massive blow. Kevin Danso stepping in, for me, it's just such a step down. And we need our captain right now. Not just our captain, we just need our best player. We know in when the push comes to shove, he could step up in big moments and give big performances. And so for him potentially missing these last 6 games of the season is a monumental blow. And I honestly think that could be the final straw that breaks the camel's back here. In terms of we lost Kudus a few days ago, who would have been a massive player for De Zerbi. We've obviously lost so many other big players throughout the season for many months. Obviously, no Decky and Madison still. And now our captain Romero is going to be out for the rest of the season. I mean, it just keeps going from bad to worse.
What's a bigger blow for you, Kudus or Romero?
I think Romero.
I think it's Kudus. I think we've just got no quality in that forward line whatsoever. At least Kudus could have added some.
Maybe Kudus. I don't know. They're both massive blows. Maybe it's Kudus. But at the end of the day, we've lost both of them. We've lost both. We don't have either. So we knew about Kudus a few days ago. This is now him probably out for the rest of the season. And I don't know. I don't know what we do. We can't sign anyone. We're going to have to rely on Danso. I don't think Danso's a bad player, but I don't think he's a great player. I really don't. I think he's average. He's like an average, probably bottom half Premier League player. That's what I think he is, to be honest. It's
not like Romero's been playing well. You know what I mean? Like, I think Danso's actually probably been playing better than Romero.
Doesn't matter.
Over the second half of the season. We need players that are going to play for the team.
I think Romero not playing so good is probably better than Danso, to be honest.
I'm not sure about that because I think Romero makes a lot of mistakes that cost us goals.
I just don't think Danso does anything good. I think Romero does a lot of good and Danso doesn't.
But he also does a lot of bad, Romero.
Yeah, I know. But I think Romero is a much better player. And I think it's a massive blow for me that he's missing. And I think Danso coming in, I don't know if it's going to be enough. I really don't know.
Yeah, I don't really look at it like that. Like, I think it is a blow, but I don't think it's like this detrimental blow where, Romero's going to make all the difference for us, like, because he hasn't done that all season.
I think he could have, sorry.
So, look, I'm not fussed with Danso coming in. Like, we've had this conversation so many times about, I'm not fussed with Danso coming in. I think Danso's been pretty good, particularly from a defensive capability, from a defensive standpoint. I think he's done his job where Romero has let us down quite a few times this season. So, look, don't get me wrong, it is a blow. But I think the downgrade from Romero to Danso isn't as big. In terms of quality of player it is, but in terms of what they've shown it isn't.
I think it is.
But anyway.
I honestly think this could be it. I think this injury could be what could be the final straw. I really do. I'm really worried now. I'm so worried.
You weren't worried before?
I was worried, but now it's like I don't know if we even can give ourselves a chance now. I'm really worried about that. Like, even if Romero's there, at least you've got a player who could potentially, like, step up at the crucial time. Now he's not even there. So, are we even got a player good enough to get us out? Like, I think Romero's good enough to get us out of the situation. You can make your arguments whether he's been doing it or not. Fine. I'm saying he has the potential to do it, right? But now he's not even there. He can't even step up if we need him to because he's not available because of injury. So now,
but when has he stepped up?
He can. We know he can.
We know he can, but when has he done it?
Doesn't matter. We know he can. And he has done it at big moments for us before. So, and I thought he was playing well yesterday before the injury. But my point is, now we have someone, a much inferior defender coming in, who even when at his best isn't that great, in my opinion. Like, I just don't know if we're going to have... I think we need everyone to be at their best right now. And now I think he's our best player right now. Before yesterday, he's probably our best player. And now he's injured. And I just think that could be the final straw for this team.
Well, we'll have to wait and see. Next up, we're going to talk about some transfers. It seems like a bit of a moot point, but we're going to do it anyway. There's been a report from Matti Moretto saying that Tottenham and Chelsea are leading the race for Marcos Senesi. Then Manchester United a little bit further behind. The Argentinian will choose either next week or the week after. Obviously, if we get relegated, there's no chance he's going to join us, and that probably delays that situation till the end of the season. But for argument's sake, let's say we are staying up. I know it's probably unlikely, definitely unlikely at this point, but what's your thoughts on Senesi?
I like Senesi a lot. First of all, he was absolutely brilliant on the weekend, wasn't he? Absolutely brilliant. So I think recency bias. He's a really good defender. He's
been good all season, though.
I've always
liked
him. You've got to remember, Huijsen was on the bench when Senesi was fit and available last season, and it was only a serious injury to Senesi that got Huijsen his chance. And now look at him; he's obviously gone on to play for Real Madrid now. But now Senesi's back. He's been absolutely fantastic for Bournemouth, and really good defender. Really, really good. I really like him a lot, and underrated, I would say. Underrated. I'd love him at Tottenham. I think, especially right now, we could do with someone like Senesi. As you say, no, I don't see the point talking about him if we're going down.
Yeah, on a free transfer at the end of the season. But he says that Tottenham and Chelsea are ahead of Manchester United. I mean, I find that hard to believe with Spurs in the position that we're at. So it's probably Spurs behind Chelsea and Manchester United at this moment in time.
I don't think we're in the running right now.
Yeah, we can't be in the running for anyone. But the press still like to.
The press love to link people with Tottenham.
And then Fabrizio Romano is talking about Robertson. He says Spurs have a verbal agreement to sign Robertson in June, all terms in place. Nothing signed and sealed yet because he's waiting to see if Spurs do stay in the Premier League. I mean, I just don't see a point to this, man. I saw it in January. For us, give us some leadership ability from January to the end of the season. But look, if we go down, I'd like to sign him. But obviously, he's not going to join us if we go down. So, yeah, I would just forget this and just go for someone better and younger, to be honest.
It's the only one looks like we actually have a deal agreed for. So,
yeah, but not if we go down.
Not if we go down, yeah. I don't really care at this point. I think he probably gives some good stuff in the dressing room and good leadership. I actually think playing one game a week would help him. I actually think if we were in Europe, we would have more struggle trying to fit him in because we know Doggy's in fitness issues, and if we would have to rely on Robertson to play 3 games a week, that's where I think it breaks down for him. But I think him playing 1 game a week isn't so bad for us next season. I don't really mind it. I'm not really massively in favour of it. I'd rather go for someone younger and give competition for. But I guess at the moment, beggars can't be choosers. I don't mind it. I'm not particularly happy about it, but I'm also not saying it's a disgrace either.
Yeah, it's just not great, signing a 32-year-old who's probably going to decline even more next season. And last but not least, Tuto Mercato Web say that Tottenham and West Ham are both interested in signing Barcelona midfielder Marc Casado. he'd only join either if they maintain their Premier League status. So basically, whoever stays up, he'll go to.
Yeah, I mean, he says that. I don't know who this guy is, but he ain't coming to Tottenham. Tell you that.
Yeah, I mean, if it's a straight shootout between Tottenham and West Ham actually look like a more attractive proposition right now.
Yeah, probably.
That's a damning statement of where Spurs are at right now. West Ham are a more attractive proposition than Tottenham.
Yep.
You know, for all these years, ever since I've followed Tottenham, you know, we've always been able to little bro West Ham. West Ham have always been below us. West Ham have always been that club to look at, being like, well, at least we're better than West Ham.
Not anymore.
Now, for the first time in my life, we were talking about West Ham actually being a more attractive proposition than Tottenham. That's mad. That is just mad. How have we sunken this low, man? How?
We're a disgrace.
Oh, God.
We're an absolute disgrace.
Anyway, that is your Tottenham update for today. Let me know in the comment section below your thoughts regarding all those news stories we have brought you today.